Rafinha. Yamal. Pedri. Steaming on goalwards. And it's Casado. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Ball comes in.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Pedri. And here's Lewandowski. Casado. Rafinha. Lewandowski. Can he finish? It's been a high-tempo start.
I can't believe he's missed that, Peter.
There's a probing ball. Balde. Rafinha. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi forwards and with intent. And it's De Jong. Casado. And here's it's Lewandowski! And he thumps it clear. Hangs it, there's the header! It's really well manoeuvred. Tries a deft little ball. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. It's run loose here. And it's been played through. That's a simple one for the keeper. Pedri. Balde. Rafinha. Balde. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Casado. De Jong. Balde. And here's De Jong. Serves up across. Cleared away. And the counter is on. De Jong. And it's Pedri. Rafinha. Balde. De Jong knocks it out wide. Can he deliver? Brilliantly cut out. It's really well cleared. And that's a throw. Rafinha. Lewandowski wants to play it back. Cross from Rafinha. Now it's Lewandowski. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Lewandowski. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Gets good distance on it. Kubasi. Pedri. He's got space in the area. He's going to go a long way. He's onto it in a flash. Now that's well seen too. Yamal. Yamal. Lewandowski. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. forwards. And they win it back again. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Succumbs to the pressure. Chance for a shot! It's in!
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there. You have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And he's done it. Is it now? It's 2. After 3 minutes is number 13.
Slavia Prague grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball that. Foot in. Pedri. Araujo. Rafinha. Rafinha. Strong running down that left flank. There are a few waiting for it. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. That's not going far. And it's played forward. Moved on forwards. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. De Jong. Rafinha. De Jong. Alde. Rafinha. De Jong. Cross goes in there. Cleared without complication. Kubasi. Koundé. Yamal. Casado. Rafinha. That's a good ball. Chance! And he's there to get it away. And it's Koundé. Casado. Well read. The danger is averted. Danger averted for now. Here's Lewandowski has a goal! He is onto it in a flash. That has been cut short. Pedri. Kubasi. Pedri. De Jong. Rafinha. Do have a chance to counter here. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball. It has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Played it short. Lewandowski gets a foot in here. And he's managed to get free. Al-Kubasi attempts a clearance. And retries a shot! Ball's come loose here. Decent chance! He's got away with one man.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Rafinha. Araujo. Rafinha, now he's off and running. Araujo. Casado. Pedri. Casado, Pedri, De Jong, spread out to the left. Pedri! Good relief, it just needed better contact.
Sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Araujo getting this one clear. Balde. Rafinha. De Jong tries to dink it through. Up towards the front line. And it's hoisted clear. Balde shifted upfield. Araujo. Oh, it's come loose. Balde. Rafinha. Araujo. De Jong. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Out towards the flank. Casado. Balde. Rafinha. Balde. Rafinha. Balde. That's a good run down the left. And here's Rafinha. It's a threatening big chance! And he goes again! And he shoots!
Rafinha certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Into the channel. Oh, easy pickings there. Casado.
Koundé.
Aim forwards. Pedri. And it's De Jong. Played out wide. That's very neat. Casado. And here's De Jong. Now it's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Gets it away. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Pedri. And here's Lewandowski. Over to the left. Could move up a gear here. Shot a goal! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Koundé. Araujo. Pedri. De Jong. It's gone for a throw. Nice physical challenge. Corner it is. Koundé clears it away. Played with finesse. Pedri tries to clear. Ball is over the line. It goes. Oh, such a clever touch. That's a throw. Lovely feet. Hurrying through the gears. Pedri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Rafinha, clipped into space, clears it away, and played it back swiftly. Casado, Rafinha, over to the left. Balde tries a cross. Rafinha. Balde. Rafinha. Good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, it's played into... It's a mighty effort! Get that clear. Rafinha. De Jong. And there's his chance to lead the counter. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Cleared away. Oh, good spread. Played out to the right. Nice touch. And he shoots! Nice interception. It's a lovely, neat pass. Balde. It's really well manoeuvred. And he cuts out the supply. Kubasi. Out to the right. And it's De Jong. De Jong laid out to the left flank. Rafinha. Oh, he's trying it! It's off target and by quite a way. Koundé shifted upfield. Barcelona just doing what they're good at. Possession-based football. It's lovely.
Nice to watch, yeah. It's all about passing in little intricate triangles, trying to force a few of their opponents out of position and then exploit the space.
Rafinha. Yamal. That is a great pick out. Now it's Pedri. Pedri with the cross. Moved on forwards. And now the breakaway. And it's Pedri. Pedri. Very nicely done. Yamal, back it goes. Balde. And that has been clubbed away. And it's played forward. Great defending, strong and determined. A searching ball out wide. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Kubasi forwards and with intent. Koundé chooses to go cross-field. Araujo. Balde. De Jong. Pedri. Yamal. Now it's Lewandowski. Great shots! And that has been cleared. And that was very necessary. De Jong. And he's there to clear it. Aim forwards. Long time. Excellent interception. Araujo. Be a throw. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Does really well to win the ball there. Plenty to aim at here. Looking for a decent ball in. Gets the shot away! De Jong. Casado, gently done. Lewandowski!
Lewandowski really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
It's a pretty loose pass. De Jong is on a run down the left wing. Rafinha. And here's De Jong. And here's Pedri. And here's Yamal. Casado. And here's Yamal. De Jong! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! Oh, how's that for a class finish?
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Barcelona. After 12 minutes is number 21, Frankie de Jong.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? He is onto it in a flash. De Jong wins the duel this time. And it's Pedri. And here's Lewandowski. And here's Rafinha. De Jong looking understandably energised after his goal. That's a dangerous ball. It's Lewandowski! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Driving forward, he's shifting through the gears here. Kubasi. Rafinha. Slavia Prague needing to chase the game already. Now it's Rafinha. A chance to play it in. Pressing's intense, and it's played off. Rafinha. Yamal. And here's Lewandowski. Rafinha. Valde. Oh, sweet feet. De Jong. Moved on forwards. Araujo cuts it out. De Jong. Koundé. Yamal. Koundé. Yamal looking to get on the end of this. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Casado. Kubasi. And it's played forward. Yamal, now he's off and running. Koundé. Koundé, played over towards the opposite flank. That's a little off target. That's really well manoeuvred. Araujo shifted upfield. Balde. Araujo. De Jong. Moved on forwards. That's tidy. And he's heaved it away. Slavia Prague have reclaimed it. And it's played forward. There's the shot! Tries to get it clear. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Bullish header! Balde can get it clear. That is a brilliant interception. De Jong, that's an imaginative pass. Kubasi. How Kubasi played out towards the right wing. That's really well manoeuvred. This interception, his positioning was spot on. And he's lost his man here. Koundé with the clearance. Oh, shooting chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Been taken short. In it comes. And that is not finding anyone. Calmly anticipates. Aim forwards. Araujo gets across to intercept that. Through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Rafinha. First quarter of an hour gone. Moved on forwards. And they could break here. Spread out to the left. And it's played forward. Yamal shifted upfield. Driven forward. Oh, can he get onto this? And he's found a way past. Oh, it's come loose. That's really well manoeuvred. Balde. Rafinha. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Araujo. Casado. Araujo forwards and with intent. Aim forwards. Kubasi tries to clear. Yamal. Out to the left it goes. Rafinha. Out for a throw. Moved on forwards. Araujo clears it away. Great defending, strong and determined. Casado forwards and with intent. Cuts out the pass. And it's played forward. Araujo. Casado. And it's Pedri. And here's Lewandowski. Lewandowski! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That's been drilled forward. Koundé. Araujo. Pedri. Kubasi. That's really well manoeuvred. Rafinha, now he's off and running. Picks it up out wide. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Pedri plays it short. Pedri. Now here's the delivery. And he's there to clear it. Casado. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Good run down the right. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Deftly away. Pedri. Araujo. De Jong. Rafinha. And it's played forward. Aim forwards. Casado. Rafinha. Knocks it out wide. Rafinha. Out towards the flank. De Jong. De Jong. De Jong played out to the left flank. Defending of the desperate variety. Shapes to shoot! Now it's Rafinha. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Kubasi. Casado. Rafinha. Nicely intercepted. Moved on forwards. Calmly anticipates. Balde. Rafinha. De Jong. Looks to the other side. Yamal. Pedri. Back into the middle. Casado. And here's Lewandowski. Can he finish? Over to the left. And they can counter here. Spread out to the left. Balde. Casado. Pedri. Casado. Forwards and with intent. Pedri. And here's Lewandowski. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's running through. Muscular approach does pay off here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Rafinha. And it's hoisted clear. Into the middle. Kubasi is there and he can get that clear. Kunde shifted upfield. De Jong. Rafinha. Out to the left it goes. Balde puts a cross in. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And here's the chance to counter. He welcomes it in. Around this, he's come at quite a distance already. Ter Stegen claims it, and the danger passes. Moved on forwards. Kubasi can get it clear. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Lewandowski is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Kubasi. Kubasi forwards and with intent. Kunde. Kubasi. Rafinha chasing after it. Rafinha, and it's Balde. Cross deflected behind for a corner. They've played it short. So who's he picking out? Aimed in towards... Oh, smashing header! Yamal. well manoeuvred. Well, that's well seen too. And it's played forward. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Kunde. De Jong. Pedri. Rafinha. Aim forwards. Al-Kubasi makes the interception. Played towards the other side. Rafinha. De Jong. And it's Pedri. Pedri. And here's Yamal. Oh, that is a... It's Lewandowski! Oh, this looks sharp. Al-Kubasi cuts it out. Pedri. De Jong. Casado. De Jong. Balde. De Jong. Clears it away. And here's Rafinha. Rafinha elects to cross. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. That's really well manoeuvred. Tries to get it clear. And it's played forward. Played back in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Great run on the overlap here. Araujo gets it away. Balde. Rafinha. Kubasi. Yamal. Pedri. Ooh, delicate chip through. In again. And that's been well dealt with. Pedri moves short. Cross to the back post. And he's there to clear it. Moved on forwards. Al-Kubasi gets across to intercept that. Kunde. Kubasi. Over to the left. Oh, can he get onto this? Chance here to counter. Can he latch onto this? Now who's going to be first to this? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, good ball, and the shot! He scored! Just the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
After 22 minutes is number 13.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Yamal. Pedri. Oh, this is certainly not boring. What a great game we've got here. Now it's Rafinha. Nice control. Balde, and that's aimed into the middle. And he thumps it clear. Kubasi. De Jong. Pedri. Yamal closing in on goal. Yamal's cross. Clear away. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Lewandowski. Real chance! It's really well cleared. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's onto it in a flash. Pedri. Yamal. Pedri. Kubasi. Araujo forwards and with intent. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Rafinha. De Jong knocks it out wide. And it's De Jong. Casado. He's had a shot! Same outcome.
Barcelona really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
His positioning was spot on. Rafinha. Balde. Rafinha. De Jong. Balde. Barcelona desperately needs someone to hold up. Takes a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker. Not least because he can finish equally well with both feet, Peter. It's not all about his finishing, though. He's always on the shoulder, looking for that ball in behind, and that prevents the opposition defence from getting too high or indeed getting too comfortable.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. And it's Balde. And here's Rafinha. Clearly not happy with that. De Jong. It's a threatening ball. Now it's Rafinha. And they can counter here. Ter Stegen gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Lewandowski. Oh, great! Rafinha! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. So what can they make of this? Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Oh, Red, nice interception. Balde. Casado. Yamal chasing after it. Pedri. Gets good distance on it. It's gone out for a throw-in. Balde. Rafinha. Now it's Pedri. Casado. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now that's well seen too. And it's Lewandowski! It's a loose ball. Defending of the desperate variety. Here's Yamal. Yamal, oh, it's played into the area. Can he spark a counter here? How Kubasi gets over and intercepts. Koundé. Pedri. Koundé. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Yamal. Pedri proves too strong. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. De Jong, Rafinha, Balde. Now who's going to be first to this? In again. Last-ditch chance for a shot! And they've got rid. And it's Balde. Clears it away. Moved on forwards. Araujo. De Jong. Rafinha. Balde. Rafinha. And it's played forward. De De Jong. And here's Yamal. Casado. And he's there to clear it. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Kubasi. Kubasi shifted upfield. Takes a shot! Just the wrong outcome.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Koundé, Pedri, Koundé, forwards and with intent. Has a look and plays it forward, nicely intercepted. Pedri, Casado, Rafinha. Can he get onto this? Pau Kubasi gets across to intercept that. Araujo. Casado. Aim forwards. Driven forward. It's played forward, it's run loose here, spread out to the left, across it goes, Valde tries to clear, Pedri, Casado, and it's Casado, and here's Rafinha, out to the left it goes. Plenty waiting in the middle. Rafinha, and he's gone backward here. Casado. Deftly away. Now it's Lewandowski. And here's Pedri. Pedri played in, clears it away. Played down the flank. Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here. And the shot! Goal! Slavia Prague! There is the breakthrough! His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
The defence were being far too casual there, far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers look
Slavia Prague gain their reward with an early goal. De Jong. Yamal does well to get it back. Could move up a gear here. That's been drilled forward. Rafinha. And here's Lewandowski. No way through, so back it comes. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That's a nicely weighted pass. And it's gone back to the keeper. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Pedri is having a shot! And that was very necessary. And claimed it back swiftly. And back to the goalkeeper. Kubasi. Casado, gently done. Moved on forwards. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Kubasi. Casado. Kunde. Rafinha.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Cleared away. Struck first time. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Araujo can get it clear. Over to the left. Delivered with swing. Rafinha. Balde. He can get that clear. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. That could spell trouble. Time, excellent interception. De Jong. And it's Pedri. Balde. Now then, the ball's come loose. Casado. Chooses to go. De Jong! Now, what about a counter-attack? Really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards. And that... And a chance!
Well, if I can say from the keeper, that may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Kubasi. Kunde. And he goes cross-field. Moved on forwards. Casado. Calmly anticipates. He is onto it in a flash. De Jong. Araujo. Balde. Kubasi. De Jong. Pedri. Casado. Yamal. It's really well cleared. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Back into the middle. And it's played forward. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Slavia Prague clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
It's Lewandowski! And that wasn't far away.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Out the supply. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Pedri laid out to the left flank. It's a mighty effort! The is disappointing in the end.
There's some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Really well manoeuvred. Balde. Kubasi. Aim forwards. To deliver. Rafinha. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Into the channel. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. De Jong, Kubasi, and it's played forward, and here's Yamal, and he's there to get it away. Lewandowski has been called there, it's a foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Ref's been lenient here, and he'll get too many more chances. Yamal. Araujo. Casado, gently done. Casado with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. It's not taking him long, and that's going to be a booking. Lewandowski, Yamal, Kunde, Yamal, Kunde, deflected behind for a corner kick. And he's there to clear it. And it's Kunde. Balde. Casado. And the finish! Just needed better contact.
What a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Deception. His positioning was spot on. Balde. Yamal. Casado. Lewandowski, back when it goes. That's a cute ball. Kubasi. De Jong. Araujo shifted upfield. Rafinha looking to get on the end of this. Oh, smashing header! Oh, taken with style! They have done it! They have their equaliser! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking them up? I think the boss won't be amused.
After 9 minutes is number 9.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. This has gone, that's a foul. And he's heaved it away. That's a throw. Played with finesse. That's going to go a long way. And it's been taken short. Brilliantly cut out. Yamal, early ball out from the back. Up towards the front line. Rafinha. Kubasi. Kubasi forwards and with intent. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. The referee's awarded a free kick. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Balde. Barcelona.
Well, we're seeing a better spell of passing here, Peter, so
We are.
we're getting...
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Clears it away. Here comes another cross. Here's Pedri. Pedri! That's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Been cut short. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Casado. Good ball, good take. De Jong. Lewandowski. Great chance! It's there!
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
Goal for FC Barcelona. After 10 minutes is number 9.
Barcelona take the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Do have a chance to counter here. Well, played right into his path. Shapes to shoot! Moved on forwards. Rafinha, now he's off and running. De Jong. Slavia Prague already required to chase the game. It's Lewandowski! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Araujo does really well to win the ball there. Yamal. Played towards the other side. Rafinha. De Jong. And it's Balde. Balde. And here's Rafinha. Ball's gone out of play. De Jong. Pedri. Might be danger here. Young goes for a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Climbs up big! He's got a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
After 11 minutes is number 21, Frankie de Jong.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's De Jong. Succumbs to the pressure. De Jong is fouled. And that's going to be a booking. Lewandowski. Oh, easy pickings there. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Chance here to counter. Yamal. And it's Lewandowski. Yeah, that does look a foul. The referee's given a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Defending of the desperate variety. Valde. De Jong. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Oh, sweet feet. Rafinha. Rafinha forwards and with intent. Oh, good spread. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rafinha. Can he latch on to this? Well, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Out the pass. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Looking for a decent ball in. Here comes the cross. It's headed out. De Jong aim forwards. He's had a shot!
Need a second invitation, even from that range.
this looks sharp. De Jong. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, there's a probing ball. Araujo. Balde. Rafinha. Araujo looks to the other side. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Pedri. Yamal. That's really well manoeuvred. Balde wins the duel this time. Pedri. Yamal. Oh, it's a great ball here. And he's there to clear it. And now the breakaway. De Jong. Yamal. Rafinha. De Jong. Chance to play it in. Rafinha. Yamal, can he finish? There are a few waiting for it. And here's Rafinha, and here's De Jong. And that has been cleared. Looking to break at pace. Barcelona have got it back, and they'll have another go. And it's played forward. Araujo makes the interception. Kubasi. Rafinha. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Kubasi. De Jong. He's in! Lewandowski!
That is rather wayward. Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick a spot as well.
Calmly anticipates. Balde. Rafinha. And it's Balde. Balde. That is lovely. Can he deliver? Pedri. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Pete.
Kubasi. Pedri. Kubasi. Casado. Balde. Rafinha. Balde. De Jong. And here's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Balde cuts it out. Rafinha. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Casado did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. De Jong, played out to the right. And the counter is on. Moved on forwards. Al-Kubasi gets rid without sophistication. Koundé, Pedri, De Jong, Kubasi, Casado. Oh, can he get onto this? That is a little undercooked. It's a lovely, neat pass. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Yamal. He's in a great position. Lewandowski! And the ball's come loose here. Played back to the goalkeeper. Ter Stegen sends that a long way. That's really well manoeuvred. Araujo gets across to intercept that. Kubasi. Balde. Rafinha. Lewandowski has got himself a free kick. Rafinha! Oh, it's come loose. And here's De Jong. So who's he picking out? Balde, now here's the delivery. Danger averted for now. And played for the throw. Nice control. Cross from Rafinha. Cleared without complication. Pedri. Good take. De Jong! That has been cut short. Kubasi. Pedri chooses to go cross-field. That's good play. De Jong. And here's Pedri. De Jong. No way through, so back it comes. Balde tries across. Ter Stegen, on ball by the goalkeeper. De Jong. Balde chasing after it. Rafinha. Can he get onto this? Balde. Balde puts a cross in. Aim forwards. Takes a shot. It's off target and by quite a way.
Slavia Prague. Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Tito, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's played forward. And he's there to clear it. And it's Pedri. Now it's Rafinha. And here's Lewandowski. Moved on forwards. Oh, they could break here. Great defending, strong and determined. Casado. Oh, he's bustling. It's Lewandowski! Denied by an instinctive save.
Lewandowski is offering a wry smile there.
Quick ball upfield. Pedri tries to get it clear. Nice touch. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. That's a real chance! The ball's come loose here. That has sent him sprawling. Muscular approach does pay off here. It's really well manoeuvred. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Rafinha. And it's played forward. Koundé cuts out the pass. Araujo does really well to win the ball there. Pedri. Rafinha. De Jong. Aimed in towards the centre. Tries a shot! Lewandowski. Shot! Surely! A terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Casado. Rafinha looks to get on the end of this. Balde. Rafinha. Decent progress down the left. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Defending of the desperate variety. Pedri forwards and with intent. Rafinha. A good play on the left-hand side here. Balde, and that's aimed into the middle. Now it's Yamal. Shoots! And that has been clubbed away. Aim forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. How Kubasi gently done. And it's Lewandowski. Here's Yamal. Wins the duel this time. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Ter Stegen breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Casado. Keeper's got good distance on that. Quality ball. Pau Kubasi gets over and intercepts. Koundé. Pedri. Pau Kubasi spread out to the left. Valde. It's a good run down the left-hand side. De Jong. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. So what can they make of this? Moved on forwards. Always onto this. And the flag has stayed down. He's got away. Serves up a big chance. Just so calm under pressure. He managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
After 20 minutes, guys. Number 20.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Rafinha. Balde. Oh, this is certainly not boring. What a great game we've got here. De Jong. Rafinha puts a cross in. Too long and over the line. Pressing's intense and it's paid off. Kubasi. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. De Jong. Araujo. De Jong. Rafinha. Yamal. That's really well manoeuvred. That's a look and plays it forward. Balde. Casado. Araujo. De Jong. Pau Kubasi, gently done. Koundé. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Pedri. De Jong. De Jong! And it's hoisted clear. And it's played forward. Pedri. Yamal. Lewandowski. And the shot! collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Talking about creating a problem for yourself, okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
That's tidy. There's the shot! And a terrific save for the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. That looks a good ball.
And he shoots! He has done it! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
So often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And he's done it. This is goal. Thanks to
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Balde. Rafinha is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Aim forwards. Balde. Kunde. Slavia Prague have scored 2 quick goals here and are right back on level terms. Lofted upfield. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Lewandowski. Yamal. Moved on forwards.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
De Jong. De Jong played over towards the opposite flank. Yamal. Lewandowski opts to play it back. And the counter is on. That's really well manoeuvred. Pedri. Rafinha. And here's Lewandowski.
Lewandowski really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's played forward. Moved on forwards. Defending of the desperate variety. Split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Kubasi can get it clear. Carries far too far and out of play. And it's played forward. Kunde. That's really well manoeuvred. Goes for goal!
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Kubasi aimed forwards. Kunde moved on forwards. Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Pedri. Araujo. Rafinha. Balde chooses to